Welcome back, and from here we are going to explore the Lake of Rage in this episode. And yeah, so the Lake of Rage has kind of changed since the original, and just a sec, there's a hidden full restore over here, and I will tell you the wild encounters and item list, and then I will explain the change in formats. So, surfing, you can get Magikarp and Gyarados. Old Rod, you can get Magikarp, and then Good Rod, Magikarp, and Gyarados. Super Rod, guess what? It's the same! And Headbutt, you can get Venonat, Execute, Hoot Hoot, and Pineco. And then, through an Interact, you can get a Red Gyarados. Yes, and it was the same like that in the original, except when that Red Gyarados is still around, the tide is always high, like it is now. See how the trees are all, like, flooded on? Yeah, it's in high tide now, and then after you catch it, every Wednesday it'll be like this. But, so yeah, when it's in high tide, it'll be like this little water maze here, and then otherwise it'll just be a land maze where you have to, unfortunately, use Cut, and wow, I forgot to say the item list when I said I would. Yeah, you can get a red flute there. If only you can get it during the third gym layer, but of course the game can't be that nice to you. But yes, you can get the red scale, black belt, full heal, max revive, full restore, TM10, TM43, which it said you could get Route 42 as well, but you can't. You can only get it in the Lake of Rage, choice specs, and the red flutes. And some of these items you can only get when the tide is either high or low. I will specify that in my description, as Cerebi did, and yeah, I'm gonna go through this maze. So basically, it's very simple. You can, well, I mean, it's a little tedious and confusing, but once you get the hang of it, it isn't. Like, this is just a repetitive route, so you could get here through the same way, and then this leads directly on to the Red Gyarados. See the Red Gyarados? Yep. And then, but you can go over here to get more items. Sorry for being rudely interrupted by the Repel's effect wearing off. Yeah, and, so, yeah, you can, I don't even remember which way to go. Yeah, it's a dead end. Don't go that way. And yeah, I mean, this is cool, but it gets tedious after a while. And you can go over here, and guess what? Well, no, I don't want to headbutt the tree. You could get the TM43 secret power, and I will, with glee, teach it to my Eevee. Because, like I said earlier, Eevee has that adaptability ability, which makes it, which makes moves of the same type do double, in addition to the stab 1.5 bonus. So yeah, that gives secret power, what, a 210 base power? Yeah, that's pretty awesome if you ask me, but yeah, you can go up here, and yeah, it's the same house like in the original where you get hidden power. So yeah, he talked to him, he's like, "You have strayed far, here I have meditated, inside me a new power has been awakened. Let me share my power with your Pokemon, take this, child," and he gives you the TM10, which is hidden power. Do you see it? It is hidden power. It draws out the power of Pokemon for attacking. Remember this, its type and power depend on the Pokemon using it. Yeah, and I'm not even gonna get into having no life and just doing nothing but trying to teach my Pokemon a certain type of hidden power because I am a Wi-Fi battle fanatic. No, I don't do that, but I know some people do that. Well, I mean, I don't know them personally. I just see them on YouTube do that, and yeah, so we'll go through this tedious maze again and run away from that stupid wild encounter and spray Repel. So yeah, now we are going to, well, I'll show you one more item you can get. Apparently, according to Cerebi, it's high tide only, and I wouldn't completely trust Cerebi. I don't know, maybe that's true, but Cerebi has made some mistakes in my experience, like with the secret power thing and the unknown thing, and sometimes I get the levels all mixed up for wild encounters, and the list goes on, and so yeah, like I just did over there, and was too oblivious to even say when I did it, I picked up the Choice Specs, which is a very, very useful item. So useful that I don't understand why you can get it at this point of the game, but you can. Well, of course I did it out of order, but still. So yeah, my advice would be to save, and heal whatever you need, and put whatever you need in front to weaken this red Gyarados before confronting it. So I will do that. Yep, and now we are ready. And Gyarados goes "Rawr!" because it doesn't go Gyarados. It just makes a noise. And yes, we're gonna weaken this shiny Gyarados, and I will try and catch it, but no, I will not use it in my team. And yes, if you do it in the game in this order, you will be able to catch it this early. And it's at a very high level for this point in the game. I mean, it's at a higher level than any of my Pokemon in my team. So yes, its movesets are Twister, Leer, Dragon Rage, and Bite. Overall, not a very good moveset for a Gyarados, but Dragon Rage will do a number on your Pokemon, especially if you do it in the order I'm doing it in, because your Pokemon tend to be at a lower level. And its capture rate is 45, and its ability is Intimidate, of course, like you saw, and yes, we are ready to weaken it now that I've given all the information. So yeah, we're gonna use the normal Dragon Rage strategy, because Gyarados probably has more than 80 hit points, so 2 Dragon Rages will do the trick. And wow, Twister did a number to my Dratini, and that's not even the type of attack it's good at. Gyarados tends to be a physical attacker, not a special attacker. So yeah, this Gyarados is pretty tough, bottom line. And also my Blue Eyes is pretty frail, but yeah. So Gyarados is going to use Twister again. Oh, and it's super effective, that's why. Wow, I am so oblivious. Never mind what I just said. Okay, for super effective move, it's not doing a lot, so yeah. Now we are going to switch to Red Bull and put it to sleep. See, look, Twister actually sucks, especially on a Gyarados, because it's not a special attacker. I don't know what I was saying earlier. So yeah, I'm gonna use Sleep Powder. Ouch! Yeah, but it's a good physical attacker. I'm sorry for dissing you, Gyarados. You're good, but okay, now it's asleep, so it probably didn't hear my apology, but whatever. And now, let's see. So as for balls to chuck at it, I mean, the best ball probably to chuck at it is the net ball if you're playing this game in broad daylight. I mean, otherwise, of course, you got the dusk ball, and yeah, not really much to say. Although it's the opposite gender, don't try the love ball. The love ball is worthless, like I said last episode, because Red Bull is not a Gyarados, so no, it fails, it doesn't work. And I think, let me see, does the heavy ball work? Yeah, the heavy ball actually works because it's 518 pounds, but nevertheless, the net ball is the way to go, so I'm going to use the net ball. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, first try, but I mean, that was cheap because it's a ×3 modifier, and yeah, that was probably 100% chance, or close to such. Yeah, and we obtained the red scale, and that's probably all we have time for. I will battle the rest of the trainers, which I think you can battle after you catch Gyarados later, so bye.